Good morning. Is this photo shooting? What's going on here? Am I famous? Good morning. I'm not very good at this whole vlog thing, so let's get into it. It's the 6th day of No Noise November, and as you can see, I'm about to have a coffee with the beautiful sunrise. Actually, today it's kind of 5 out of 10 sunrise. It's a bit cloudy. I have been doing this every day in November, and it's one of my favorite moments of the day. I like gathering my thoughts, spending some time with my beautiful girlfriend who's sitting next to me, and drinking coffee. From the previous clips, you saw that the first thing I do when I wake up, which obviously was a fake shot, I needed to start the story somehow, was take the mouth tape off of my mouth. And that's honestly one of the most life-changing things that I've done for about a year now. The mouth tape, you just sleep better, you breathe better, and you don't feel so groggy when you wake up with that like dry mouth feeling. I walked towards my phone, which is on the other side of the bedroom. I think that's such a small change that you can make to make sure that you don't sit in bed scrolling on social media as the first thing you do that day. Usually I have like a shower, but it's like a fake shower. I wake up and I just like wet myself to kind of alert myself, but I don't actually like wash. That sounds gross, but like I wash before bed, not really in the first thing in the morning. And then I just come here and me and Lisa sit down and we talk about our day, our plans. We've even started doing this little thing where we pick 3 things that we have to be grateful for, because I don't really do gratitude journaling. Today I'll think of the 3 things on camera. Number 1 would be, I don't know if you can hear, I've got like little birds in the background. I'm grateful for the little birds tweeting, because that means that humans aren't alone on this planet, and we're never as lonely as we really think. Just look outside your window, there's gonna be tons of little creatures excited about the day. Number 2, I'm grateful that... Hey, dudes, shut up. I'm grateful that today is gonna be a fairly sunny day. I'm gonna nourish my body with vitamin D. Yesterday was a very rainy day, so I'm happy about this. I'm grateful that I have the flexibility and the freedom to take a day off like today to film a video like this and take you guys along with me. I know a lot of people don't have that kind of flexibility and that kind of freedom to do that. That's my plan for today. And that was the 3 things, but I think I'm gonna throw in a 4th one just as a bonus. I'm grateful that you guys are spending the time to watch this video. I really appreciate that, guys. That's not something that you need to do at all, but I'm not complaining and I'm very grateful, so thank you. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this sunrise with my coffee, which I don't really like coffee that much, but it gives me an excuse. That's not true. I love coffee, but I don't think coffee is very good for you. It gives me an excuse to sit down and watch the sunrise, and also an excuse to sit down with my beautiful girlfriend and discuss the morning. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and I'll see you guys very soon. I'm doing this way too close. Yeah, I am. So I was wrong, guys. The cloud moved out of the way and it's actually a beautiful sunrise. Watch. Okay guys, it's time for me to do some exercise, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like a typical gym bro, but my kind of exercise philosophy has changed a lot this year. I do actually need to make a video about this in detail so you guys know what I'm talking about. To keep it brief in this video, I do mainly calisthenics with my own body weight, but before that I always do what I like to consider as mobility and postural exercises, because our sedentary lifestyle has built a really weak core, and I don't mean just like your abs, I mean like the whole area of your core. Also weak glutes and pretty tight and short hamstrings. So the first part of my exercise always starts with some sort of mobility and postural exercises. Looks a bit weird, but I'm gonna do some of that now inside, and then we're gonna head outside to my outside gym and do some calisthenics. So let's get into it.
Okay, I've still got quite a lot left to do here, but my camera's running out of battery, so I'm gonna go quickly charge it a bit before the next stage of the workout outside. So you get the point. It's just like body weight stretching. It's like almost like yoga Pilates, but it's very much focused on breath, extending. Right now I was focusing mainly on my hamstrings, trying to extend my hamstrings a bit and my glutes. Anyways, I'll see you guys outside. Okay, I'm outside. It's actually really sunny. It's a beautiful day. My calisthenics park over here. I'm really happy with this thing. I built it earlier this year. The only thing I probably would have changed if I was to do it now, I would have made the bars slightly thinner because my grip strength isn't that strong and the bars are like really, really thick. And also I would have made it a tiny bit taller. I kind of made it height that I thought everyone could use it because, you know, I mean, maybe one day other people want to use this, not just me. But if it was now, because I am the only one who uses it, probably would have made it a bit taller. As you can see, I'm still touching the ground. It's not very tall. So yeah, I would have made it a bit taller, but I'm very happy with this thing. I've got the main pull-up bar here. I've got this kind of slightly lower bar, which I can do some like stretching with or like work on the top part of the muscle up, which I can't do yet. I've got those bars over there for my triceps. Dips. I'm just gonna do something basic today just to get some stuff on camera. Sometimes it's fun to get creative here. Anyways, let's get into some pull-ups. Oh boy, I'm just getting back into working out. After a long period of being lazy and fat, I feel really weak, man. Need to get back into the swing of things. All right, so we've got breakfast time now, and to be honest, we don't have a lot of options in our fridge because I've pretty much run out of food. You guys are gonna go shopping with me very soon. What we do have is eggs, which are from chickens that weren't in cages. Even though this looks like seed oil butter, this is real butter. I don't know why it's packaged like this. We have an avocado and leftovers from yesterday. Got some salmon. That's what I'm gonna have for breakfast / lunch. I usually only eat like 2 meals a day, sometimes 3 if I'm really hungry. Sometimes 1 if I'm really not. Along with this, I've started taking creatine again. This is not sponsored. Also, I'm gonna be using a stainless steel pan, stainless steel bowl. I really avoid using the other pans which have the non-stick. It's toxic as hell. Also avoid using anything plastic, which is why you'll see like my clothes being almost all cotton wool, cashmere if I'm feeling fancy, and my bed sheets are made out of linen instead of like polyester. So I'm trying my best to get rid of plastic, not just from an environmental standpoint, which is important, but I don't really care about that much, more from a health perspective. Enough babbling about, and I'm going to be cooking. Let's go. So guys, what are we thinking about this hair? This is the 3rd week of growth from the buzz cut. I'm kind of just letting it do its thing, but I can see the thickness is starting to come back. Anyways, so right now, in typical George Fernando fashion, we're gonna do a bit of a beard cleanup because I want to look presentable and I'm going out in a bit, but it's just about time anyways. If you want to know what trimmers I typically use, these are my main trimmers that I still use to this day. My Brios, I love them, and the Babyliss. But seeing as I'm not going to really be doing much with the bulk, I'm going to use the Babyliss because I like the way this is shaped for lining my beard. How's the beard looking? It's definitely better, right? Cool. Even though I did say I took the day off to film this video. I do actually still have to do some work, you know, reply to some emails, do a bit of editing, and also some of my own project stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for 4 hours or so. Meanwhile, often when I'm just kind of like idling and doing work on my laptop, I like to chew on this. It's called Chaos mastic gum, and it's from a tree in Greece. It's really hard and helps develop your jaw. I used to chew Falum. It's a Turkish gum, but I found out it's got some like pretty toxic ingredients. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. You might recognize this place. This is where the magic happens. And when I say that, I mean where a lot of my videos are recorded, not any other kind of magic. Cheeky. Anyways, I'm babbling on, procrastinating from my work. After this, I think we're going shopping for food. So I'll see you guys there. Time to go food shopping. Let's go. So we've arrived at the supermarket. I'm just gonna pick up a few things from here. Then I'm gonna go to the butcher, and then I'm gonna go to another supermarket to pick up a few other things. I know it's annoying, but they don't have everything I want in one place. I love my little car. I'm driving a classic Porsche 944. It's definitely not perfect, but I love it. Anyways, let's go. We are finally home after that food shop. I'm gonna quickly walk you through what I got. I do some sort of like animal-based diet. Let's start with the meats. Mince, a big bag, 3 kg, and that is because this is what I eat the most, because it's cheap and healthy. So I buy this meat. Meat is really expensive, guys. The other thing that's also cheap and healthy, organs. So this is heart, chopped up into little pieces, and this is liver. Probably tonight's dinner, I think, maybe, will be pork. We've got some fresh bacon in here. So then moving on to the dairy, we've got ghee, which is basically butter. It's like very similar to butter, but I love cooking with ghee. But I also love butter, actual butter. We've got some Parmesan, it's cheese made with raw milk. And we've got some eggs. Moving on to the fruits. 2 coconut waters. These are very hydrating. So they're actually more hydrating than just normal water because they have like minerals and stuff in them. Some pineapple, a melon. I don't usually buy berries, especially because they're really expensive, but also because they usually have a ton of pesticides and these aren't organic. They were on sale and I thought, it's been a while, so I got some berries, mixed berries, all 3. Got some bananas, but these bananas are special. These come from the islands in Portugal, from Madeira, and they taste really delicious. Definitely different from like standard bananas. So if you ever come to Portugal, I would recommend trying them. Avocados, aubergine and pepper. Most people think these are vegetables, but they're actually fruits. Same with these small little cucumbers, which we actually found for the first time, and I bought 3 boxes because I was thinking maybe we can make our own pickles at home. I don't usually like buying pickles in the supermarket because they're full of like stuff that isn't good. So I might make my own. I've done it before and it's really tasty. Fermented foods are super good for you. Then of course we've got big old thing for the toilet, big old thing for Emmy's toilet, and for the toilet. That's it, guys. I'll probably see you again for dinner time. Yo, so since I've been home, I have been just working and I'm getting pretty tired now. It's 6:30 on the dot
and I am hungry. For dinner, we're gonna have pork with pepper and Parmesan cheese that my girlfriend made. Looks tasty, smells even better. Coconut water. Dessert, we've got some of those berries that you saw. Don't know if I'm gonna put some Greek yogurt in here, maybe some honey. I'll decide that after. I'm gonna eat this food and enjoy it, and then I'll talk to you guys straight after. Bon appetit. Have to give her a bit of attention every now and again. She's very cute with her little messed up ears and big eyes. Look at these whiskers. Very cool. My day is coming to an end. I had dinner that was delicious, and now the rest of the day is gonna look like a shower, reading, sleeping. I've been reading before bed. I've been reading these two books. Actually, I finished this one yesterday. Rereading this one. This is Man's Search for Meaning. It's a great book. I read it many years ago, and I thought I'd reread it. Really nice. And of course, right now I'm reading this beautiful edition of The Hobbit, illustrations by Alan Lee. It's just a really awesome book. And the thing is, I don't like reading physical books in bed at all. I always read my Kindle on like warm mode, but this book is just, I really want to read it physically because it's got like all these illustrations and stuff, and it's just a really nice book to read physically. So I've been trying to read this one in bed, huddled in with some lights. But anyways, one thing to note, I have noticed the difference in my dreams when I read this one, which is, you know, about Nazis and concentration camp, versus this one, which is about, you know, a cute story of a little guy with big hairy feet and his grand adventure. What you consume makes a huge difference to your brain. Just wanted to point that out there. It's been almost 1 week. I'm on day number 6 of No Noise November, and it is going wonderfully. I've really loved it. It's not super easy. I find myself trying to pick up my phone like about 150 times a day because the addiction is deeply engraved in my brain, as it is with everybody. But I haven't missed it at all. I really haven't missed it. That's just like a no-brain, lizard brain kind of pick up your phone and check. Haven't watched anything, haven't like wasted any time. I've found my days to be just so productive, and waking up and sleeping early is probably one of the foundation points of where this whole thing is working, because I wake up, most of the world is still sleeping. And it's a really great feeling to just be able to focus and productive whilst, you know, you're feeling energetic, because I've been going to sleep so early that I don't feel tired when I wake up. I don't feel groggy. This is a detox that everyone should do. I know it's No Noise November. Some of you might be put off by that because November's already 1 week in, but I will probably continue doing this like 95% of the time after November. I'm loving the way it makes me feel. I'm way more productive, and you know, I feel like I'll create more memorable moments with my beautiful girlfriend who's currently holding the camera. I think I've talked enough in this video. I'll be very surprised if you actually got through to this point, but if you did, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna go shower and read my book. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.